men used to go to war. Men were warriors. Men were leaders. Men were the people that led the charge. Men were the people that held the swords and the folk hands when there was a revolution. Men were always the pinnacle of society because those men were masculine men. Do you know what kind of men there are in today's era? There are feminine men. Men who are more feminine than the actual girls around them. Men who spend their day trying to impress those specific girls. Men, those feminine men who spend their time on these little grooming tutorials, on these little fluffy hair tutorials, on these little, having those thick eyebrows tutorial. Which is just silly and it's just ridiculous. Like, the social media standard for men has been degraded so low that being a masculine man in today's day and age reduces your social value so much. You're deemed as toxic. You're deemed as someone who's not very appreciated. So, do you know what people do to cope with these things? They actually adopt this feminine personality. They live to seduce women. This is a number one problem that is secretly killing you and your masculinity. I'll tell you a schedule of such men who live to seduce women. They wake up, they put on their creams, they comb their eyelashes, they comb their hair, they put on their little mascara, they put on their little, that eye shades to make your eyes look more darker. They do those exercises to make their eyes look more sleek and narrow. Get what is that positive tan titled, as far as I can recall. Their whole lives are revolving around all this pink pill advice. Do you know why? Because this society wants these type of men, the higher ups, the people that actually control the courts, the puppet masters are actually people who want this type of men to lead society. They want this type of men to be the ones speaking for everyone in the crowds or speaking for everyone in the public. Do you know why? Because such men are very easily controlled. Because such men are very easily influenced. They can be moved by just a little simple tweet from their followers, from their group. And this has degraded our society so much. Now, yes, you believe that there can be a balance between being feminine and being masculine. Well, then I'm totally sorry, but this is not the channel for you. I'm not a teacher for you, and these videos are not for you. You can. For the people that stay, you now do realize that there can be no balance. There can be no actual equal balance. As Marcus Aurelius once quoted. Well, he didn't quote exactly. He said it in those large, extravagant paragraphs. I'm going to simplify it. In this one particular quote, he meant that to achieve greatness in life, you need extremism. You need to be extreme. Otherwise, do you know what will happen? You'll live a mediocre life. You'll live an average life. You'll die like an average Joe. You'll have a good job. You'll have a wife. You'll have 2 kids and you'll get a big fat belly. Although you'll be earning a lot. You'll have a 3 BHK house. You'll have a swimming pool. You'll have dogs. But you will be there, sitting there, waiting for every weekend, waiting for every Saturday, Sunday to come. So then you can finally sit on your couch, watch some TV, and eat. That will be your life if you choose this lifestyle of balance. If you choose this lifestyle of balance, you'll live an average Joe life. If you choose this lifestyle of feminism, of being a feminine man, then you'll have lots of girls. I'm telling you. You'll have lots of girls, but you'll get pegged. Aside from that, you'll get lots of girls, but the girls you'll get will be more of the masculine shape. They'll be tilted more towards the masculine side. They will be interested in their goals. They will be highly invested in what they have to do with their careers. They'll be taking care of their parents. They'll be taking care of your parents as well. Like if you want that feminine lifestyle of applying that nail polish or becoming that house husband, then please go ahead, absolute. But if you want to be a traditional masculine man, I'll give you an example that you can personally relate. I'll give you an example of someone that you are personally aware of. Think of your grandfather, or your forefathers, or his father or fathers before him. What do you think their life was like? Do you think they had the time, the privilege to change themselves just for this one particular girl? Do you think they had time to comb their eyebrows or to trim their eyebrows or to, keep changing their facial structures, doing these massage exercises? I don't think so. What I believe is your grandfather was laden with responsibilities. Your grandfather was laden with responsibilities of his family, of his career. Your grandfather also had to take care of his younger siblings when his father got sick with the disease. Do you know what resulted? Do you know what happened when your grandfather took these responsibilities at such a young age? He became the epitome. He became the example of an ideal masculine man. He became that traditional masculine man that takes care of his family, loves his children, works, has a fit body, has a fit physique, can push you 3 blocks away with just a single shove, can break your teeth in one single punch. Like, you know that for sure. If you look at old photos of your grandfathers, you will see them with those big, bulky shoulders, those big, huge biceps. Like, not with that peak and all, but huge, like, generally huge biceps. This was because he was the traditional masculine man. And this also resulted in a more healthier, both masculine to feminine relationship with your grandmother. I mean, that resulted into you. That might even have resulted into having more than 4 or 5 siblings. Like, of course, your grandfather had a lot of testosterone. He had a lot of, what do the men, Gen Z, and aura. I'm using that word, I don't know why, but I'm actually using that word in a video. Aura. Your grandfather had a lot of immense aura. People could feel it when he spoke. People could hear it when he spoke in that huge, hoarse voice that that is a man that is seeking authority. People understood that. People got that. And then, therefore, he was respected in his life. So, the number one problem that is killing your masculinity is living to seduce women. Stop revolving your life around women, and I promise you, you'll have achieved most of your dreams. You'll have achieved a lot more in your life. Being a soft-spoken guy. Do you know? Being a soft-spoken guy resulting into so many unfair decisions taken by you, in fact. Like, if you're a soft-spoken guy, you'll yourself take decisions that keep you out of the limelight, that keep you out of the main discussion of the group. Being a soft-spoken guy, being a softie will result into you getting sidelined in almost every sphere of your life. Be it made a professional sphere, be it made a dating sphere. You'll always get sidelined. You'll always get that pull back. People will pull you back whenever you're trying to achieve them. And the problem is, you'll actually allow them to pull you back. This is because when you act as a soft-spoken guy, when you're treated as a soft-spoken guy, you start to believe that you're a softie. You start to believe that there are people that are stronger than you, better than you. So you just like being held back. You like standing there being all giggly and happy and clapping when your peers succeed or when your colleagues succeed and they do something that you wanted to do and you knew you could do. But you didn't do it. You just liked to be the spectator. You just wanted to be the spectator because you're too scared of the limelight. The second problem that is seriously killing your masculinity is being a soft-spoken guy. You yourself must have noticed this a lot in your life. Like, if you speak softly, people will talk over you a lot. People will talk about you a lot. People will joke about you a lot. Like, in those random conversations, people would throw nasty jokes at you that totally dissect your self-respect as it is. And the problem is, you laugh at that. You'll laugh at it as simply as a joke and you'll say, oh yeah, wow, very fun. But then what happens in your brain is your brain slowly starts accepting that reality, that you're actually the joke of the group, that you're actually the funny element of the group. You lose all self-respect. Although if you have not noticed this by now, you can start noticing it. If you believe that you're a soft-spoken guy, you should, do it as an initiative step, do it as a tryout step to relate to this video. Whenever you're next in a public conversation with your group of friends, understand and observe that people will talk over you. People will constantly make fun about you, make jokes about you. If that occurs, then understand that they are treating you as the softer of the group. How do you counter this? You speak in a loud voice, you speak in a hoarse voice, but not such that you come out as rude, but such as your chest is all opened up and you're breathing through your nose and the voice comes from here inside your neck, so that you can actually feel that it's hoarse and you can actually feel the voice that it's tough. And you know what happens when you speak from your throat? People start respecting you. They start respecting you, they start accepting you as you are, and they even treat you as an idol, or they treat you as a person they can look up to. It's in a personal case, I used to be very shy, be very soft, and I used to let people run over me whenever they want. But then I started this initiative exercise of, just trying to speak 4 to 5 times in a sentence with my throat and not talking over someone. You don't have to be rude to be better. You have to understand that. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be abrupt to be better. You can be that, but my advice is don't be rude. Be a good person. Be a good human being. Make your own point. Let others make their point. But don't let others disrespect you. These are the 2 main things that are slowly killing your masculinity. Now, if you've liked this video, please like it, subscribe, and comment me if you have any other problems, or comment your story of how you have related to this video. And I'll be coming back more. Thank you, and make the mirror man proud.